Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm renovating this apartment, which is located in the fashion district of San Myshuno. It is one of the Chic Street apartments, so it's right down the hall from Penny Pizzazz's. And I think I've only ever renovated this apartment one other time, and that was a really long time ago, so I definitely felt like it was time to do it again. It is a bit of a weird shaped apartment though, so it's kind of hard to do a layout, and it does have that body chalk outline in the middle of the apartment when you first walk in the door, so that makes it a little bit difficult, but I just covered it up with a rug because yeah, I didn't want to leave it there on the ground. And the layout ends up only having one bedroom, a bathroom, and I left the kitchen in the same area. And I think the layout's basically the same. I think I moved the bathroom. I think that's the biggest difference. I was trying to make it a 2-bedroom apartment, which I've done before, but this time I just decided to leave it as a 1-bedroom. The bathroom unfortunately doesn't have a window, which is kind of a shame, but I mean it's better than a bedroom not having a window, so that's what I decided to do. And it is a teen mom's apartment, so I decided to have the teen mom and then her toddler share a room. I just thought that would be really cute, and I did decide to go for an overtly pretty kiddish kind of pinky apartment. I just kind of wanted to go crazy with all of the cutesy items. It's probably way over decorated for a teen mom's apartment. It would probably be a little bit more sparsely decorated, maybe a little bit more run down, but I just wanted to have fun with it, so I hope you guys will like it. And I did get the apartment idea from you guys because recently I did ask for your guys' suggestions on apartments because I mentioned how I just kind of was running out of ideas. I feel like maybe I do kind of similar apartments over and over, so I wanted to kind of have some fresh ideas, and you guys gave me so many. I am so inspired for apartments now, and I got this suggestion a few different times, and I just thought it'd be so much fun to do since I've never done a teen mom's apartment. I have done a teenager's apartment, I think after Parenthood came out. It was for like a brother and sister, if I remember correctly, and that was a lot of fun. I did pretty much the same thing as far as like a bunch of cutesy items and tried to make it look pretty kiddish, but it wasn't this pink, so I just kind of wanted to go kind of crazy with these decorations. And these couches that came with my first pet stuff I thought was perfect for this apartment, and I loved the blue pillows with the pink. I thought it was so adorable. It kind of spurred on some of the colors that I used throughout this apartment, and I just thought it was really cute in here, and I was happy to be able to create an L-shaped sofa out of it because I mentioned a while back when I tried to use this sofa that I didn't really have the space to be able to create the actual like L-shaped with it, but it fit perfectly in here. And then over in this little kind of corner I decided to create a study nook, and I used one of the new laptops that came with Strangerville. I was going to use the pink one, but the colored laptops are really expensive, and I wasn't really going on a budget or anything for this apartment, but I felt like it was just way too much. I forget exactly how much they cost, but I feel like the colored ones should be cheaper. I don't exactly know why. I feel like I guess they look a little bit more kiddish, and this one that I used only comes in like gray and white and black, and I feel like that looks more like an adult's laptop. I think that's my reasoning anyways, but the white works just fine. And then over here I do create an entertainment center, and I use this little TV, and I put that toy box right there that I think came with Parenthood. It's so cute. I love that little toy chest with all of the toys like overflowing out of it. I think it is so cute. And I did playtest this apartment, by the way, because the last apartment that I did was also a Needs TLC apartment, and that one I didn't really playtest or pay attention too much to the Needs TLC items. So a lot of you guys did mention that how you didn't think it was going to be that player friendly, which you're probably right, but I was more just trying out like decoration ideas, and that's probably not the best way to do those kinds of apartments. But for this one I did want to make sure that it all worked just fine, and when I took my playtester sim here, everything that could break in this apartment literally broke. So there was like mice running around, all of the pipes broke. I think what else is there? There's like cockroaches, and there's also those little like weird stink piles that happen, and my sim was able to clean and fix everything, so there was no issues. So you definitely shouldn't have any problems if you decide to play in this apartment. But here I am finishing up this entertainment area, and I think this little spot turned out to be so cute. I did give her a lot of objects like the Lindsay smart speaker. She has a video game console, so lots of things for entertainment and stuff, but what I really liked is stacking up those magazines. I thought that was pretty cute, and then I also gave her some headphones too. And then here I am decorating the refrigerator. I really wanted to put some like personal clutter items, kind of like magnets or stickers or artwork or whatever you want to call it, but I decided to put it on the side. That way it wouldn't just be floating in mid-air every time your Sims opened up the refrigerator door. But I literally cut so much of that out because I scrolled through the debug menu for a really long time, and what I was trying to find were post post-it notes. I was told pretty recently that there are post-it notes in the debug menu. I couldn't find them though, and I was getting really frustrated. I literally looked forever. So if any of you guys know what the post-it notes look like from the thumbnail, will you please take a screenshot of it and like send it to me so I know what to look for, because I couldn't find them. I think what I should probably do actually is just spend a whole day looking through every object in the debug menu, because I found some really good stuff in there. Did you guys know that we had a blow dryer in there? I try to use it in the bathroom, so we'll see that here in just a moment, but I do end up using it in another build that I actually just finished today. So I'm really excited about that, but I also found a baby's diaper that I use here in this build, and the baby bottle that I put on the high chair in this build as well. And I found a bunch of other things too, so I'm really excited about that. But I really did want to find those post-it notes, but oh well, I'll find them a different day. And there was another thing that I found. Oh, it was these footprints. I tried using them in a build, not this one, but a different one. It's like these dirty footprints, but they completely just disappeared when I placed them. I was so sad about that because I thought they would be so cool in more like messier type houses. But unfortunately, they just disappear, and that kind of sucks. So I don't know, it could have been a cool item to use. But anyway, so here I am just decorating the kitchen area. And last time I did use that picture that I have above the stove of that macaw. I got a bunch of questions asking how you find that. So with cats and dogs, we got the ability to have feather collections. And one of those feathers is from a macaw. So if you turn on the Show Hidden Objects cheat, and you turn this on by first opening up the cheat bar, and that's by hitting Control-Shift-C on your keyboard, and then you type in bb.showhiddenobjects. And then if you go to the decorations tab in your by catalog, and then I think it's under miscellaneous, but you'll see all of these feathers, and they look like just random feathers that don't do anything. But if you do place them on a wall, they actually turn into a picture. And so they have the picture of the bird, and then they have the feather underneath of it. And they are so cool for just adding extra decorations to your build. And my favorite one is definitely the macaw, because it's just fun, it's colorful, so I like that one. So hopefully that is helpful, because I did get a lot of questions asking last time I used it. And then over here I do place a shelf, and I think this shelf came with kids' room. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure, but it's a really adorable shelf that has all of these things hanging underneath of it, like a purse and a scarf and I think a necklace. We'll see it here in a second, but this shelf right here, it is so cute. I like that little picture of a dog. It comes in so many swatches. I think one of them has like a pig swatch, and then there's the cat, the dog, and then I think space. Yeah, it's a cute shelf. I really like it, and I just put some clutter decorations up here. So I have this rose, I have some cards, and then I think I put a piggy bank up here too. And I think it looks really nice just up here above the kitchen table. And then I think that's it for the kitchen. And then over here is the bathroom, and I was going to create my own kind of shower with this curtain, and it could have looked really cute. I've done it before, but I decided to use this shower from Parenthood that has the elephants on it. I thought that was adorable. But do you guys see that blow dryer that's on the ground? I was going to use it, but it only has that one swatch in the black, and so I decided to use the one that came with Parenthood because it's more colorful. But I'm definitely going to use that hairdryer a lot. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be so useful in a lot of different builds. But here I am just finishing up the bathroom. I put a shelf over here, and I did forget a toddler's potty, but before I took the screenshots, I did put one in, and I decided to use the monster one. I thought that would be really adorable. And then here I'm moving on into the bedroom, so I decided to create a little corner over here for the toddler. I thought that would be really cute, and I used that toy box that came with Get Famous. Now it's actually a stage prop, but I sized it down because I just really like it a lot. I wish it would have came in other swatches, but this one works. I think it is so cute how the toys almost look like they're like climbing out of it. I've mentioned this before, but it reminds me of Toy Story, and I just love it. But here I am decorating this table next to the toddler bed, and that weird thing that you guys see there that's kind of like this square, it is actually a diaper. And so I sized it up. Originally it's a lot smaller, and I put a baby's bottle next to it and a few other decorations that I found in the debug menu. I go through and find some books, and that one bottle of something that I put next to the baby bottle, it actually spoiled and went bad, so I had to delete it, but I did replace it with another one that looks exactly the same that won't spoil. So I think that still looks fine in the end. And then I put this little plaque up above the bed that's the birth certificate from the hospital. I thought it was so cute, and I had to use it in here. I don't use that item a whole lot. I should probably use it more because it is so cute. I actually just had a baby in my Not So Berry challenge, and that was one of the main reasons I wanted my sim to travel to the hospital, was so I could have that plaque, because I think it's honestly one of the cutest items that we have in game. So I was happy to use it in here. And then I placed that teddy bear on top of the bed, which I thought was really cute. And your toddler shouldn't have any issues getting in the bed. If they do, unfortunately, you'll probably have to delete that bear. I didn't play test that, but I've done it before in a lot of kids' beds, and I've never had any issues. And then over here in the mom's corner, I just use a little side table. This one is actually in the miscellaneous surface category, but I really like it. It is really small, which is nice because a lot of our side tables in game are so oversized, but I like it also because it's on wheels and it looks like something that you might see in like a hair salon. I thought it was really cute, and I just used a little lamp on top of it. And then here I am trying to desperately use that height chart, but I realized this area of the apartment wasn't really decorated, so I put a plant in the corner, and then I end up placing that Parenthood board on the wall opposite. But I tried really hard to make this height chart work, but it looked kind of weird, kind of hidden by the dresser, and I really wanted to use that dresser. I tried using it here in the kitchen. It just really wasn't working for me, so I did end up getting rid of it, and then I moved the dresser closer to the wall. That way there's more room on the other side of the bed, and I think that looks really good that way. And then also I did play test it to make sure my sim could get to the other side of the bed, and there was no issues. Same with the mouse hole and everything. But here I am cluttering up the dresser. I just put a few decorations on top of it, and I think it ends up being really cute. And then this is basically it for the apartment. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I just make the final few touches, and then we are on to the screenshots. But like I said earlier, thank you guys so much for your apartment suggestions. If you guys have any more, please leave them down below because it would be much appreciated. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember. Place a hand upon my heart as her, she was a believer. Sometimes